change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is.
It's just a reminder, Cider.
I know you can show me.
All you need is love.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Long ago in a distant land, I, a fool, shape-shifting master of yogurt, unleashed an unspeakable dairy-themed evil upon the world. But a foolish samurai warrior, wielding a That's a shotgun! Why does he have a shotgun?
Stop right there. That's not the real story in Shotgun Samurai. You'd better head over to Indiegogo right now and find out what's actually in this book. You know, or get left out.
Safe.
shit, we made it to Wednesday. Can you believe it?
Destiny turned her face, nightmares and violent shapes. State of dreaming has left me numb. Blue eyes and wandering lips, true lies to fingertips. Hidden tales of forbidden love. You've left me miserable, 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 You've left me miserable, miserable, Visions of better times, kingdoms and lilac wine. Why did God fail to improve?
We call that Yankee ingenuity.
Acid rain burning down through my veins. Can't I just sleep for a night? Despite my fears, I dance for you, even while I sleep.
Fuck yeah, man. Anime's the only way to go these days, unless you like Beam Face. Hell yeah, man. Seven Deadly Sins is awesome. Who can't love Escanor? He's so fucking cool, man. The one above all? Yeah, it's been on there for quite a while. Like, even back before the Marvel stuff showed up, I think. Maybe we're just sleepwalking, but it is Wednesday, so if you're digging the cooties out of your eyes, welcome to it. This is the iStream series, and I'm streaming before noon again. Hello, it's me, Cider. Cider Hype on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, which is where you find yourself right now. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe as we move into the news that I have decided to talk about today. Don't know if it's news to you, it's definitely news to me. Speaking of news, though, the COLOSSALS is still in demand over on Indiegogo, and you guys could check out what I think of the creative team I put together. You're not going to believe some of these guys. Their repertoires are pretty awesome. So, without further ado, though, Good morning, Einbright. Welcome aboard.
Morning, gentlemen. Well, I suppose it's just the two of us right now, but morning, chat.
Well, there's gentlemen in the chat.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I prefer to address chat directly, though, because it's chat. And, you know, you got to give them their dues. They're the reason anyone has a show.
It's very true, which means we should get to doing that, or I should anyway. So Determined Sheepy's here. And he said, streams of main innovation. No, we call that Yankee ingenuity up here.
Yeah. Yep.
You wrote debum cuddles.
Yep, debum cuddles, because I got my appointment with my doctor, and I'm just kind of awake earlier than I normally would be.
Fresh and ready.
Yeah.
Just like Michael Brent, who says we're an anime fan. Of course we are. We have taste.
I mean, I can't imagine anyone not enjoy. The only person I've ever seen that does not enjoy anime is Erverler Jersh of the Kiwi Farms. He despises anime for some reason.
Erverler Jersh?
Jenny Jersh, Joshua Connor Moon, the guy that runs the Kiwi Farms. He also runs the Mad at the Internet podcast, which is very disorganized, but it's funny to listen to him opine on subjects that show up on his forum.
Speaking of things that show up, take a look at this. It never loads. Goddamn main internet.
Oh, I know how that.
There it is. And we're looking at this. Will Smith reboots Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with a grittier tone. What do you think, DJ Dopeness? Does Will Smith and the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air need to be more dramatic?
Well, yeah, man, I just think that Will Smith fucking need to do shit more, because you remember him back in the day, remember he was all over the place for that damn dance he was doing?
Holy fuck, it is too early for that much. Holy shit. Johnny GTO is in the chat. Thank fucking God. Bisco showed up too. Thanks for saving the stream, guys. Welcome aboard. If you want to join up and talk to TJ Nopeness, feel free to click that link I just posted in the chat, especially if you've got something to say about this Fresh Prince thing.
The show was already plenty.
Did you fucking dare put me in the back? What the fuck's going on, man? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's too early for that shit. Oh my God. Coming at me too hard with that.
Man, I just want to talk about fucking Will Smith, man. You remember his fucking career?
Korea? No, it's China. But anyway, we'll get to that a little later.
Oh, fuck, man.
Put that guy back on. He was high tea, says Johnny GTO. Well, welcome aboard.
I like Johnny GTO. Man, keep him on. Keep him on.
Do you know it's you? He's talking about you.
This show honestly already had a pretty fair amount of grit to it. They actually had an episode where Will's estranged father comes back and then abandons him again, which is a pretty fucking rough episode, if you remember.
Yeah, well, you know, you gotta hand it to him, right? You gotta hand it to him. You take something fun and you make it miserable. You make it absolutely fucking miserable because, I'm sorry, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, on its name alone, is supposed to be funny. It's supposed to make sure that you get the joke before you tune in. It's not supposed to be some dramatic take on like what life is like for black teenagers in the 90s in Beverly Hills. It's supposed to be this ghetto guy going to high society and not exactly fitting in. That's supposed to be the thing. It's like it's just a flip of the Beverly Hillbillies, guys. Come on.
That's part of why it was so funny, though, because it was a different take on the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah. Well, think about it like this, right? Imagine if they did the Beverly Hillbillies, but it's grittier.
Oh, Jesus Christmas. They have the father shoot someone on day one, and they don't leave because they found oil. They leave because they don't want the father to catch a murder rap. Oh, God.
No, they find oil digging the grave to hide the body for Jed Clampett. They killed Jed, right? And then they have somebody impersonate him, right?
Yes.
And that's the whole story, is they got to keep the secret of where the real Jed Clampett is, right? It's like that show The Riches, but it's inverted. So rich people take the lives of hillbillies who inadvertently become billionaires, so they wind up back being millionaires again.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, I stepped away for a minute here. Is it the show that got Urkel in it?
No. That's not getting rebooted ever.
That's
Thank
Family
God.
Values, which I loved that show too. That was funny as hell.
Bisco says, more importantly about this Bel-Air grittier tone, it's going to address all the social issues, and that's what I want out of a Will Smith production, is social commentary.
Right.
So is his gay ass gonna be in this damn movie, or is it a show?
Which one? The one that learned kung fu?
I think so.
Defeating whiteness.
Oh, all of them will be in it. All of his gay kids will be in it.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's okay. We have a lot of news to get through, folks. So if you're just joining in, we just got here. There's just fresh things on the mind. Is this Fresh Prince of Bel-Air bullshit? But there's even more horseshit on the horizon. You want to know why?
Do I really want to know why?
You're gonna find out because they're doing Law and Order. They're getting a reboot. That's right. Law and Order is getting a fucking reboot. Of all things that needed a reboot, they're doing Law and Order. They're calling it a revival to get your attention.
Hang on. Is that the guy from Kangaroo Jack?
And also the Transformers, the one that squealed like a pig running away from the CIA.
Yeah, it's also he's a terribly unfunny comedian. I'm not particularly fond of him. Hugh Dancy, though, that's a bad choice.
So when
Ted
the hell Jerry
Danson
O'Connell
would have
gonna
been
come
better.
in?
What's that?
Jerry O'Connell, when the hell he gonna come in?
Jerry O'Connor?
O'Connell. Man, fuck, you can't understand fucking English.
Is that the guy in the Senate?
No,
he was the co-actor in Kangaroo Jack.
That's Mitch McConnell.
Oh.
Jerry O'Connell was the one of the stars of Sliders.
Yeah, it's just the 500th crime show. That always works. Well, you remember that one where they did like the future lawyers? Like, you remember that when CBS tried to do the missing person shit, but it was in the future with lawyers? It was really weird.
Siberia 56. I've never heard of this comedian.
Siberia 56, guys. It's where it's at for comics. Reads like Dan Abbott's Lone Wolves.
Oh, okay. It's a comic, not a comedian.
Yeah, not a comedian. No.
Yeah.
Most people on the internet will spell out comedian rather than comic because they don't want it to get crisscrossed. So just expect that when you see it.
That's fair.
Oh. Well, you're not supposed to grape girls, guys. Remember.
Of course he did.
They only like eggplants.
I thought we were living in the Me Too era.
No, you can't.
That's
get
over.
Me Too if you're black. That's no fun.
So you saying I have a chance then?
Yes, that's correct.
Speaking of things that have a chance, though, right? Speaking of things that have a chance, look at this. Amazon wants to take over making a Mass Effect TV show.
No, God, no.
Oh, yeah.
As if Andromeda and Mass Effect 3 weren't nails in the coffin.
Hang on. So Jeff Bezos gonna put actors up in space with a phallic rocket, and then he's gonna start shooting, so that way they know they in space?
No.
Oh, so we ain't gonna have real space shooting. Okay, all right.
Yeah. Cool. No. I don't even know how. No, of course not. So, Determined Sheepy says F for Mass Effect. That's true if you guys remember the meme. Press F in the chat to pay respects for what was a good franchise. Murdered by its own hand, then further disheveled by Mr. Bezos. But, I don't know, guys. I'm kind of looking forward to this because I know as well as you do that they're going to go FemShep, right?
Yep.
You know as well as I do they're going to go FemShep.
Or they might do something worse. They might go FemShep and Male Shep, and Male Shep will be the comedic relief.
Well, hang on, because I played the Mass Effect series. Ain't there an alien who's supposed to be like, both genders?
Yeah, but that's not Shep. Shep's a regular human on both sides of the gender aisle. Oh, whoa, hey, wait! Hail, brother, sister, brother, Perrette. Welcome aboard. We're talking about the majesty of the Mass Effect TV show that will come out on Amazon Prime probably within 2 years. What was that? I'm bright?
Oh, I was just saying morning, sister cousin to Perrette.
Well, we all should. What about you, Nopeness?
I got no comment because last time I tried to talk to a female, Testify told me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I mean, Testify does like to tell people to shut the fuck up. That is fair.
Well,
speaking of telling people what to do, Perrette would like everyone to know, don't forget to back the Colossals on Indiegogo. Much appreciated. But No, it says nopeness. I fell for it too. But look, it says nopeness. See?
What the fuck you talking about? I am
Nopeness.
TJ. What the fuck, man? Okay, you want me to go full TJ dopeness on you? Okay.
No. We're talking about Mass Effect. We don't need to start offending people that much, okay? We've already bruised their pride. So yeah, Amazon is going to do an original series based on Mass Effect. Now you know what that means when they said that about Cowboy Bebop. Don't worry, we got news about that too. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I still can't believe they fucking made Juliet, whatever her name was, that tertiary character who was of very little importance and dies in the same episode.
She's huge importance to Spike, but not to us, the audience.
Well, that's just it. Like, you're meant to sympathize with Spike through losing her. You're not actually meant to care about that character.
Correct.
You're meant to care about Spike. She's a vehicle through which we gain more sympathy for Spike. But whatever. Netflix decided to fuck that up royally, apparently.
Oh, yeah. It's going to get even worse because there's going to be a season 2. Now, I don't know about you guys, but after the church fight, that was pretty much over. You know, that was it. That was the done and done of it. But nope, there's more. And you know what's going to happen? Faye and Julia are definitely going to fuck. Guarantee it.
Man,
somehow, some way.
Damn Cowboy Bebop shit. Let it go.
I'm sorry. Man. It's right. We got Mass Effect on the screen to predict here. So what are your predictions?
Shit, man. You got fucking Power Rangers in the top right-hand corner. You gonna talk about that shit too now? Shit.
No. I didn't even notice it there.
Oh, God.
That's a Star Trek news, huh?
I don't want to go anywhere near the possibility of a Pokemon Netflix series because they will make Ash fuck Pikachu. I'm not in for that.
Oh, that's going to be great, though, because it's going to be just like horrible monstrosities of CGI that in no way... It'll be like Chinese CGI Pokemon. Oh, man, it's going to be great.
Hang on. Hey, did you say ass fuck Pokemon? Did I actually hear that from Imber?
I don't think so. Oh.
No, I was just joking that Ash will end up fucking Pikachu because,
Oh, okay. So you ain't conversed on that furry shit then.
No, God. Furries get the rope.
Guys, Mass Effect's on the screen. Watch your tongue.
Sorry to any furries in the chat, but you guys get the rope. Much love.
We don't want to offend any xenophiles, okay? We don't want to offend any xenophiles, okay? It's all right. But
it's okay, man. We know how you like that Misty. It's all right.
The Commander Shepard character, though, that's going to be a fun one for this Amazon thing. It'll be a roll of the dice to go with male or female, but I really think they're going to go with FemShep. I don't think they'll go the route of the Orville like you suggested, Nopeness. I'm not thinking that they're going to go that far, man. But they'll definitely go FemShep, and she will absolutely be Spider-Man levels of quippy.
Well, it's supposed to be a future series. How you know they just don't make everybody just clones and everybody's a femme?
He's asleep right now, Alberta. Sorry about that. You know how it is over there for the Westies. It's just barely almost 7 o'clock for them.
Yeah, it's another 7 minutes to be 7 a.m. for him.
Who's that Pokemon? Shep? I don't know. I think he's ultra rare, though. Ultra rare. But, look forward to that. Probably FemShep. I hope it opens with a sex scene, really, just so you understand exactly what you're getting out of this show, so there's no illusions. But, man, we have a full checker block news block up right here.
So they made Faye gay, apparently? I didn't know.
Oh yeah. She has a whole sex scene and everything like that in there, and they kiss and everything. It's adorable, but it's dumb.
It's pointless because she's not gay.
Well, speaking of adorably dumb, get ready for Baby Yoda, the balloon, at the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade. That's right. This adorable little motherfucker will be hovering over the streets of New York as people with masks clap in near silence as it hovers on by.
I hope someone shoots it. It needs to die.
You might want to turn your camera off on that.
Why?
Top right hand corner, dumbass.
They know my name. They know my emails.
Oh, they know all your emails?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, shit, man. That's what I back with, but I'll get it off the screen. Thank you. I appreciate it. I didn't notice it, but If you wanted to email me on any of those, now you know. Surprise.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, no, I don't really. Doesn't bother me. That's emails. Is there something exploding in the background?
No, that is okay. So we take care of my sister's fucking ankle biter.
Oh,
because
and it's
my
having
sister,
a bad time.
No, she just barks at leaves, the wind, anything she can. Really. 1 second while I close my door.
You know, Taco Tuesday was yesterday. You should have made that motherfucker into a damn taco.
Oh, fucking dog. Sorry about that. I don't hear it because I've got headphones on.
Yeah, you're lucky, man. Holy crap, that thing was something else.
She is shrill as fuck. When she barks, God, I just want to put it in the trash can.
Yeah, so JV, the Sega enthusiast, would like to know what's wrong with Baby Yoda.
Besides everything? We don't even know what their species is called.
This balloon makes it look like he has several tumors, but, you know.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
But, there you go, guys. So tomorrow, as you're stuffing your face with early turkey, you'll be looking up at TV to see Baby Yoda float on by. Great addition to the Macy's Day Thanksgiving parade, right, guys?
Right. Yeah.
Feeling the energy for it. So here we go into something that's just as equally as exciting. Guess what, guys? The Wheel of Time debuts as Prime Video's most watched premiere of the year. That means it kicked season 2 The Boys' ass.
And that means a bunch of people tuned in. That doesn't mean it got high ratings.
How much sex was in that show?
Well, it is actually more like CW's attempt at Narnia, but you know, here we are. We live in this reality where the Wheel of Time, has kicked The Boys' debut episode for season 2's ass.
The Boys season 2 was fucking boring.
JV, though, he has some wisdom about that past news story. He says, only people that hate Baby Yoda I've seen are the sequel lovers. Because he was better than that crap.
I don't like anything after the original trilogy. I like a couple of the books. I fucking hate the sequels. I hate the prequels. I don't like the TV shows. I don't like the cartoons.
And he doesn't like the action figures either.
The action figures are fine. It's just pointless mercantilism. I don't have a problem with that.
There's a word for that. I think, what does Tessie call it? Choochie?
Tchotchke.
Tchotchkes.
You're really going for this impression. You're really going for it. You really are. You're digging deep. All right. So the Mandalorian is just lone wolf and cub, says Determined Sheepy. Well, you know, it's his tale as old as time. Man protects child. Ratings go through the roof. It's a tale as old as. Look at what happened with The Last of Us, right? Look at that. That was a huge and amazing story because it was a father-daughter tale, but kind of not. And then it fell on its fucking face when somebody, oh, hold on. Whoa. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Need to bring the show to a complete halt here. The Alien Xenomorph for $4.99 directly from an iPhone says, I just can't take TJ seriously. He's a grown man who sent another grown man a picture of his junk to join an online club.
Yeah, you couldn't convince me to do that.
Nobody other than him that I know of has actually done that. So things may have changed since. Moss. Yeah, of all the guys, right? Of all the guys who would.
I'm gonna have to defend myself one more time, Cider. That I did out of respect. Come on, man! I need to get this out.
Wheel of Thrones, Determined Sheepy in chat.
This is the part of the impression where you don't do that, where you say, "Man, fuck you," and then we move on. Where we don't.
You tell me how to be my own fucking self. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just some advice from the people who invited too much speculation.
Determined Sheepy with another wonderful.
Look at me, gate kept again. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Fuck this show.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. That's what you're supposed to say. Fuck you, man.
At least he
You,
sent
man.
his junk photo to a grown man, Mr. Xenomorph.
He kicked himself, man. Man.
That's fantastic.
But back at the plot, we thank you very much for your $4.99 iPhone donation of $4, big fat American dollars, and big fat 99 cents. Thank you very much for that.
That's good. If it was Canadian, I'd have to make fun of my fellow countrymen.
Yeah, and JV says, yeah, Star Wars is just a hero's journey, kind of like how Prime's on a hero's journey.
Yeah, good God.
This is the very low point. You're like in one of those figure 8 hero journeys where you got a long way to go to get back up to the top.
I feel like one of those Minecraft enthusiasts who sit there and work their way up only get killed and lose everything they had.
Wheel of Fortune documentary.
Yeah, JV brings us right back to the plot at hand here. That is a brilliant, brilliant thing, and I bet Vanna White is cursing the heavens right now, having had this realization this morning as well. Anybody remember Vanna White? No, okay.
I do. She was attractive back in the day.
Yeah, yeah, you know, there again, you have like these, there's no new stories, there's new way of telling those stories, there's new elements you can add to those stories, but there's only 7 real stories in the world. I really get tired of like a brand new story from Marvel. No. Cool your jets there. It's a new story for this character. Yeah.
Some other characters.
At least he sent his junk to a grown man. Yeah, well, you know, that's a very important thing. I'm going to be turning down my Minecraft participation because wouldn't you know, some Super Smash Brothers brawl shit has happened in the Minecraft community. So I am not going to be on those Minecraft servers. So sayonara, Blockbusters.
God, what happened this time? Was it Dream? Did Dream show his penis to another miner?
No, it was just rampant within the YouTube Minecraft community. That I had no fucking clue. I took a trip around 4chan and holy shit, it is gross and ugly over there. So yeah,
dude.
No Minecrafting from me for a very, very long time. Very long time.
Yeah, I mean, God, there's Lion Maker. That's the first pedo I know of in the Minecraft community.
Well, before we turn this into a stream about Minecraft bad news, we do have Wheel of Time here, which is a popular book series being raped by corporation. So I think that's a good thing to talk about here.
Yes,
oh, hey. So
we have an Amit.
Amit Rainey would like to know about the Hawkeye show. You know, I passed over some news about the Hawkeye show because it was completely useless to me because the show is completely useless. I noticed something, though. The Hawkeye logo is the same font as Modern Family.
What? Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. There you go. Okay, hold on.
Modern Family is Arrested Development without any of the comedic timing.
Oh no, it's not. What is that other one? The Arrested Development. It's another one of those family-oriented bullshit shows. But whatever.
Are you talking about the ones that have the Olsen twins? Full House?
Oh yeah,
no. Oh, Black Mercury's here. Hold on. What's up? Did you see the Hawkeye show?
No, I haven't. But
no, okay.
I've seen the font. It actually looks like the one from the comic, I'm pretty sure. Because I think they're trying to bring in the more modern comics. Because aren't they making an Ironheart TV show?
Yes. They are.
Yeah.
That's why Kate Bishop is the main character of the Hawkeye show, which annoys the shit out of me.
And then you got She-Hulk, and I suspect that once the new Spider-Man film's done, we're going to get Spider-Gwen because Sony doesn't have control over it.
We'll either get Spider-Gwen or we'll get Miles Morales.
I think Sony has the control over that too because of it being in their game.
Speaking of, by the way, the Marvel properties, right? Tourette watched Loki over the weekend and really loved it. So Loki fans out there, look out because that Prime timeline stuff is going to end up spiraling into other television shows. I can't find a news story right now. I was actually trying to dig it up. That's why I was distracted for a second there.
I was thinking of that shit because they did the human females more intelligent than Loki shit, and I was just like, oh, Jesus Christ.
I've only got to ask.
You're gonna... Go ahead.
I've only got to ask Brett one thing. Did you finish the Loki series?
No, I couldn't be bothered to watch past the first episode.
I was asking Brett,
Well-
not you, Ivory.
Well, it's okay. He can answer. Everybody can answer. It's fine.
No,
But
you
what-
can't. F fine, Breck.
What
Yeah,
I'm trying to get
I
to
agree.
before we cycle out of
I
it.
agree.
Hold on. I'm trying to get to it. Trying to get it out. Okay, here we go. Ready? Here we go. Okay, here it is. You're going to see Loki show up in the other Disney Plus shows now. On his journey through his own show. So you're going to see this interconnectivity as they go through the production of these shows. It's why they're all exploding, because they're also vehicles for Loki now to secure a prime timeline as he's chasing Kang around, who will become the Phase 5 mega villain the way Thanos did. Thank you very much. That's my TED Talk.
James Hayes, one of my favorite people in the chat.
To answer your question, Prime...
The man with the comic book facts.
So you don't find anything completely, what's the word I'm looking for? Weird that Loki loves himself? I found that weird.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The Lady Loki thing's unfortunately not a new thing, but they did that in the comics a long time ago. It's weird every time
I
they
read the
do it.
comics, so I'm just wondering, did they
I
make
got
it?
that joke.
Did they make that?
It's okay.
Okay, never mind.
James Hayes says, "Hey, Cider, your co-host and everyone hanging around the chat. I hope you're doing good and feeling well today." Well, guys, how are you feeling?
Tired.
Yeah.
It's hump day, all right. It's hump day, all right, apparently.
I mean, maybe you should click on
Oh,
the.
dude. I'm sorry that your eyes have been subjected to that nonsense, but that's pretty common in the LGBT community. There's a lot of voyeurs.
Wait, people staring in Determined Sheepy's window?
No. He's got a gay couple apparently across the way, and they don't
Oh,
shades each other's.
I didn't see the second. Oh, so they're not voyeurs, they're exhibitionists.
Well, it's voyeurism, logically
Yeah,
speaking.
they like people watching because it gets them off.
No. The voyeurism is when you don't know someone is the person you're watching doesn't know you're watching them. That's voyeurism.
Oh, okay.
Exhibitionism is you go out and make sure people see.
Well, if they got the window open, what do you
Fair.
think, Cider?
I don't know. I live in Maine. If you can tell your neighbor's lights are on, you're living too close.
I'm
That's
honestly worried about that, Michael Brent, because Daredevil, despite its weak third season, was really fun.
yeah. The Daredevil actor there, he's pretty good. He's pretty good at what he does. He's pretty
Charlie
good at what he
Cox,
does. I
I
think he won an
believe is his
award.
name?
Yeah, he won an award for performance. So
Well, he's a phenomenal actor. You know what's funny too? Because of his role as Daredevil, because he spent so much time not looking at people when talking to them, he actually lost out on a couple of auditions because he had learned that behavior.
this is, in fact, a news show that I'm trying to do in the morning where we just discuss stuff that comes up, and intermingled with that, I bring news to you of the Colossals, still in demand over on Indiegogo. In fact, you can back it today. The link's in the description. Mods have been really kind about putting it in the chat as well. So here we are. You can read about the creative team, what I think about them anyway, and check out the page previews and check out what we've got available for tiers there, guys. So you can be backer number 91 today. Check out the link.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Did that?
No. I'm just curious. Is there anything new with it?
Oh, there's not. What do you mean new? Yeah, we got an update just a couple of days ago on the Razor's profile there, and then we'll be adding Sola and Hypercussions.
Oh, okay.
I'm just not done with the formatting. You know me, I like to have everything perfect so it all looks like the same style font, same organization. I just have to rework the way this stuff goes because sometimes the character's posing. And you know what? It's too much minutia. It'll be out and it'll look great because you know what? I do things that look great. Okay?
Yeah,
Gosh.
James, that's a problem I had with it too. I really enjoyed the first book. I liked the second book, and around the third and fourth book, I started to notice, oh, we're telling the same stories again. Oh boy, here we go.
Have you guys seen the graphic novel? It looks pretty bad for a Wheel of Time. I mean,
There's a
No.
Wheel of Time graphic novel.
it's a
Apparently so.
comic. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Jesus
Pretty sure I
Christ,
saw a Wheel of
why?
Time comic.
Yeah, well, I mean, James Hayes brings up a really good point is that this is simply to bring more money out of the books as well. So by having this show out, people are gonna be like, oh, I didn't know about this Wheel of Time thing. What is this? So they'll go buy the whole series, read it, and now they're invested for the television show to see how it fucks it up. And you got two birds, one stone. Pretty ingenious move by the studio there, as well as the publishers that own the rights to that. So, P stream. No, I don't have any. No, I went before I started. Everybody else go to the bathroom before they came here.
Yeah.
I've been
All right,
awake
I'm not
far
pulling
too
this
long.
stream over. All right, you're gonna have to grab a bottle.
My morning pee is long behind me. We're good.
Psst, you can totally check out the Wheel of Time here. It's absolutely legit. Totally legit. Totally.
It might be the
But,
better version of the Wheel of Time.
Well, speaking of better versions, General Hospital actually showed its hand. Got rid of one of their most popular actors because he would not take the vax. That's right.
Shh, we're not supposed to talk about that.
No. It's just a quick little conversation. It's not any big deal about anything about doctors or anything. It's about personal freedom, is what this actor said, and boom, they ousted him. ABC having none of that shit.
I have an enlarged heart. I can't take the vax. I'm quite happy about that.
Wait a minute.
Well, and
Dolph Lundgren expresses shock over Alec Baldwin's Rush shooting.
I like that story. Can we click on that story?
Yes.
Sure. Just hold on here. Let me find.
I would like to point out Dolph Lundgren
is
is a legitimate genius. Like, he actually has multiple.
He has several doctorates.
Yeah, he has multiple doctorates. It's insane.
He's actually Dr. Dolph Lundgren. And no, his doctorate is not in pain. It's actually in chemical engineering.
Yep, he's a chemist. Or at least I think he was a chemist and he became an actor.
You're right. I have to. It's the only way forward. What is happening? Fucking A.
Italian.
Fuck you. Nobody
Eyebrow
cares.
transplant? Who the fuck gives a shit about this bitch's...
Oh my gosh. That should be in the Constitution, right? If we have a constitutional convention, it should be amended that it is a violation of our privacy and safety and well-being and all this other shit for autoplay to be a thing.
Oh, so we
Fucking A.
can't have ads anymore on the streams and the everything else. Cool.
No, autoplay. No, like when you're just looking at a website and that fucking shit starts in, that should be against the fucking Constitution. You should be able to take somebody to Supreme Court over that.
Yeah, that's exactly it, James Hayes. Dolph Lundgren is legitimately prime fucking just... He's phenomenal. Like, he's something to aspire to.
Yeah, speaking of which, so he says, it's crazy. It's crazy. He echoes the same sentiment. There should never be live ammo around a film set. I mean,
Says
it's
the action star and PhD holder. Let's just
again, just how it goes. But Dolph is Batman. Liam news
feels like an eternity in the internet.
He might no. The only thing I've just a couple of days ago he had found not a couple of days, it was like a week ago now. He found a huntsman spider in his house and asked it, "Are you stuck as a spider?" and it lowered itself down to him as though it were trying to have a conversation. And now Liam is convinced that he has some isekai character trapped in a spider body in his house as his pet.
Oh, Jesus Christmas.
I'm not going to show you guys those tweets because I have him. He has me blocked. We're mutually blocked, so he can't, go over the block wall and fuck with me. So I only know that because it got posted in Pangea, and that doesn't contain the videos. So I don't know what the videos are. It's just the write-up he had.
He's crazy. I love that.
What
man.
an enchanted life, right? What an enchanted life. Kind of like being able to kill 2 people and not have to go immediately to jail for doing that. What an enchanted life. What an enchanted life. Oh, Prime died. Wow.
He went to go eat.
Well, we talked about Dolph Lundgren, and he got a little heated, apparently, huh?
Gotta go rub one out.
Well, I'll save the dinosaur news for him. But I have some sad news, sci-fi fans. Dune has left HBO Max, and fans give a shit, apparently. So if you guys don't know, Dune is no longer on HBO Max. That's right. You've heard it right here, right now, probably elsewhere as well. But right now.
Who cares about fucking feminist Dune? Jesus.
Wait, how's it feminist?
He killed him.
They literally turned Dr. Kynes into a black girl?
I mean, I didn't read the original Dune, but I actually watched the film. It wasn't that bad.
I'm sorry, you can't turn Dr. Kynes into a woman for one, and then the wrong race for 2, just so you can cast someone who can't act as Chani. I'm sorry, I'm an actual Dune fan. I hate this shit.
Paredes too, and she just seems to let it wash off of her about it, though. But I'm sure it's agitating to other fans as well. But you can rest easy. It's gone. It is now left HBO Max. That's right, everybody. You can probably find it on Netflix and Hulu soon, but for right now, it's gone off of HBO Max.
Yes, Zendaya sucks in general, but as Chani, she's the worst choice they could have possibly made. She can't act is the problem.
Yeah, it's like they went out of their way to find an actress more terrible at their job than that one that played Bella in Twilight.
Kristen Stewart?
Yeah, and Kristen Stewart. They went to find like the diversity hire version of her, and there's Zendaya. Nice, right? Yes, exactly. Buy it immediately in all of its forms, not just the Blu-ray, but actually regular definition, the digital, as well as whatever VHS copies you can find being sold out behind strip clubs. Very important. Very important.
Yes, you're not wrong, Correct. Paul is not Paul. Paul is an impetuous youth. He's not supposed to be a femboy who has
an anime school villain. He really acted more like an anime school villain than he did Paul. I really expected him to have like one of those JoJo stands at one point.
Jason Momoa has a habit of playing Jason Momoa, so he's usually entertaining in anything he's in.
Yeah, give him a Jason Momoa role and he's good to go. Don't make him Sherlock Holmes unless you wanted to be Jason Momoa pretending to be Sherlock Holmes.
Yes, that's actually why Aquaman worked, though. It was why it was such a fun movie, because of the fact that Jason Momoa is just playing Jason Momoa with a veneer.
With a trident.
Yeah. And it's just that, it's what it is. I think that was the only DC movie I liked.
One thing I really want to say, though, before we get out of the Dune talk is that, wow, that is a really well done movie. If you don't know, those are actual real sets, real shots out in the middle of the desert. They did not CGI anything they could avoid CGI. Even the glare, right, on the glass is actually on the glass. They didn't do anything to try and fluff this over with CGI other than improve the shadows and dramatic contrasts.
That's the thing.
That whole movie is shot outside.
Denis Villeneuve is actually a really good director. I'll give him that. This just wasn't a Dune movie. It was, I don't know what it was.
All right, so hold on. Hold on. Brainstorm this with me, okay? Brainstorm this, okay? Jason Momoa as Sherlock Holmes. What are we looking at, right? Where would this be the Sherlock Holmes of the 24th century? Do you remember 23rd, 22nd century? What was that show that they came out with?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The cartoon?
Yeah. Would this be like you could take the title and then go nuts with it? So like it's a cyberpunk, super futuristic Sherlock Holmes
You know what? I would watch that. I would watch
with
that.
Jason Momoa as like Sherlock Holmes the 8th.
Oh yeah,
Right?
that's a good idea.
Yeah, right. So like he's a cyberpunk, dread wearing, tattooed up, so mostly shirtless, kind of sort of British guy that just kicks doors in until he finds the bad guy.
Who would be his like
Yeah?
opposition? Like we have Vin Diesel.
Well, no, you could totally take it in the absolute opposite direction and give him a sidekick like C3PO, right? So you remember that detective in Big O that was like super, like really straightforward, no jokes whatsoever? So pair him up with like a Deckard style android that's clearly a robot. So you've got a Blade Runner Deckard that's kind of a sarcastic, down bummer guy going around undercutting Sherlock Holmes the Eighth's like personality and his like skills and shit. So they're like this buddy cop duo trying to undercut each other while they're solving crimes and blowing people's heads off in 22nd century London.
Sounds terrible. I'd watch it.
Yeah, oh man, it would be like the best manga ever, and you know it.
I mean,
Jim Carrey as the villain. Yes, I'm sold. I am sold, but not funny Jim Carrey. Depressive Jim Carrey that writes depressive poetry on his hollow notepad. Yeah,
oh god.
yeah. Like make him that really depressive guy from Pat Labor 2. That guy that was disillusioned with war and then used computer programming to goof up all the Japanese Defense Forces shit. So that way they thought there was an enemy that never existed that was too powerful for them. So they called America in to help them and there was never anybody there all along.
Yeah. Oh, that was the one where Alfonso got destroyed. That movie made me sad.
Oh, Pat Labor 2 is beautiful, guys. If you haven't seen it, it's also beautifully animated as well as a dramatic art style. It's a mecha anime without being a mecha anime. It uses the mecha as an accessory to crime fighting in a setting where the Japanese are not this world power, where they're really under the thumb of the US and a lot of the Japanese Defense Force end up dying because the US doesn't authorize them to use force often enough. It's really, really, really worth a watch, guys.
Oh, that reminds me, Matt C in chat. He may have accidentally mailed out additional copies of Kyrie to people that he had mailed them to previously. So, if you backed Kyrie previously and you receive additional copies, he has requested via email to backers that you give them to someone you know who might like them, or you put them in a library, or I'll give them to a total stranger so that he gets more eyes on his Kyrie project.
Which is great, right? Which is great. We all want that. So make sure
Honestly,
that you spread it around.
I really wasn't sure about Kyrie at first, and I passed on it just because I wasn't sure about the art style. And I'm really sad that I did that because I judged purely based on art style, and that's not always the best choice. After having read Kyrie 1 and 2, I'm very happy with them, and I realized what Matt was going for. He was going for like a cartoonish...
But wait, I have good news.
What's that?
You can go to mattkrotz.com. mattkrotz.com and buy Kyrie.
I know. I backed the everything tier quite some time ago.
I think I spelt that wrong. I definitely spelt that wrong.
I really
see.
I have Mottkrotz. Mottkrotz.
After having read the book, I really like what he was going for. It's like a cartoonish form of hieroglyphics almost, like the way he draws the comic, and it makes a lot of sense. It's really cool.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at www. That's the World Wide Web. Matt Krotz with 2 T and 1 S and no A in there. No A in there. .com. MattKrotz.com. That is in the chat, hopefully spelled correctly this time. Here it is. You can go over there, check out how to get copies of Kyrie and Wild Tales right now. As you can see, pages are flashing by here for previews. Everything's ready to go. As you just heard from Einbright and confirmed by Matt C in the chat, hopefully, extra copies can go to your friends, to your relatives, to kids you know that are interested in comics, but might not be totally sold on capes and cowls. So just remember. Pay Matt C for good books.
Honestly, like I said, Matt, after having actually read Kyrie 1 and 2, I'm really like the art style because I realized what you were going for. It's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's your books actually were a very large awakening for me. I actually had to realize that I can't judge everything on art style alone anymore because it's just not, it's not
no, we
fair.
don't have Matt, we're not shilling. We're talking as customers about our own experience. You sent me an email with a link to digital copies, man. I read that stuff. I'm still reading it.
Yeah, dude. Legitimately.
I'm a customer. I'm just talking about my experience, dude. It's a great series to get in on. This is the time to get in on it. And you can still get caught up if you get on a little later. Matt does not make it hard for you to jump in on this stuff.
No, not at all.
Just make sure that.
It's worth reading. Kyrie is one of my favorite indie books that come out so far. It's probably, right now, my favorite purchase.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
I legitimately enjoyed reading Kyrie's book 1 and 2, and I can't wait to get my hands on Wild Tales, which are on their way.
Well, Determined Sheepy says Matt's awesome, and Pirette says he's cute. I don't know about that, but
Matt's a handsome
I
fellow,
do know.
I'll give him that.
I will tell you this: Wild Tales and Kyrie are definitely where it's at. Definitely where it's at. But we are still not out of news. I'm so glad you're back, Prime, and I hope you're paying attention because I have a very special news for you. Very special. Here it is.
No.
Jurassic World Dominion preview shows dinosaurs 65 million years in the past because we give a flying fuck about that.
Wait, what? Why do we give a shit about
bad sequels that don't deserve to be on TV or anything else? Yeah.
Back to Colossals? It's in the Constitution.
Yeah, it's true. It's right under the good and plenty clause. It's right under the good and plenty clause. You're going to need a magnifying glass and one of those blue lights there so you can see it's the invisible ink because George Washington was that clever. So good, he said it twice, ladies and gentlemen. So good, he said it twice. Bisco has a question for Matt C. Matt, if you are listening and perhaps not looking at the screen, Bisco would like to know, do you do worldwide shipping?
I know he ships to Canada, so he at least, he at least ships internationally.
North American continent, right? North American continent.
Yeah, I wasn't aware there was a world outside of North America.
These guys have never seen the Jaws sequels. Oh, I have.
Dude,
I have.
I watched every Jaws movie I could get my hands on as a kid because I love that shit.
JV, are you talking about Jaws 3 where they made it a megalodon at SeaWorld, or Jaws the Revenge that a shark literally has a plot point to kill somebody like it's Halloween? Yeah. They got weird after that.
Man, I actually never saw Jaws 3 3D. I only saw just vanilla Jaws 3.
The DVD from 2005 had the 3D version still, and it was horrendous.
Oh, it wasn't good? Oh,
it's the old school 3D where you actually do have to wear the blue and red glasses. That type of 3D.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That wouldn't be.
Jim Tooner, along with letting us know the truth about the American Constitution, would like us to know the truth about Jaws 3 3D. It was a life-changing experience. Lake Placid was better than Jaws. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
I've actually never seen Lake Placid. I know it's about a giant gator, though.
It's good. It's actually a good film. It's got Cider, help me out here. Who's the old lady who never dies yet?
Who's the old lady that never dies? What do you mean, Betty White?
Betty White.
Betty White, thank you, because I can't remember her name. It's got Betty White in it.
Yeah. That's also the one with Sam Jackson, right? Or is that's Deep Blue? That's Deep Blue. Sorry.
Yeah, that's Deep Blue. But it's got the guy from Independence Day in it, the president.
Yeah. The Matt C would like to answer your question, Bisco, in case you're looking away. He says, Bisco, gotcha, smiley face. Yes, should let you know on my site. If not, I know the IGG does. All right.
Yeah, Jack Black is in Lake Placid? I didn't know that. I might have to watch that.
Black.
Determined Sheepy says, another drug sale successfully recorded. I am going to get killed for this one day. Yeah, especially with your gay neighbors around, right? Your gaybers. Hey, yeah, howdy, haddly ho, gaybers. It'll go great. Job of the creators here. Welcome aboard. Did you get back from Greg's? Welcome aboard.
Yeah, it's not Jack Black. It's Oliver Platt. That's who you're thinking of on it.
Oh,
I don't know who Oliver Platt is.
Oliver Platting.
I don't know that person.
Brendan Gleeson plays the sheriff, though. I'm looking at the cast list now.
Oh, for Lake Placid?
Yeah. Because
we'll share the screen. We'll show that because we're not talking about dinosaurs right now. So share your screen. We
might as well talk about giant gators.
Hey man, if the chat wants to talk about it, let's talk about it. It's something to talk about.
Oh, I'm not downing it. I'm just saying we might as well.
Yeah, it's got Bridget Fonda, Oliver Platt.
Enhance.
Oh, you want me? Oh, Lord.
Why is your shit so zoomed out?
Yeah, there's like half the screen isn't even used here, Prime.
Well, that's what happens when you gotta. Oh, good. How many enhancements do we have to do?
Oliver Platting.
There we go. Now we can actually see it. It's more than 2 pixels wide. Oh, Determined Sheepy. Hold on. We have Determined Sheepy here with an urgent update. He says, it was the Gabers buying from the local dealer. 75% of the street buys from this one guy. It's like he's the Schwann's drug guy. If you're in the Northeast or anywhere where the Schwann's truck comes, you definitely understand that. Job of the creator says, if I could reach through the screen and strangle you, Prime, I would.
If memory serves me correctly, that was your death, Jabba.
Jim Tuner says, stop talking about dinosaurs. You're stealing Liam Gray's intellectual property. He invented dinosaurs for Dino King.
I personally hope they are going to be titanium staples, Matt C.
Nice. But now that we're kind of circling back around here is the Jurassic Dominion, right? So Jurassic World Dominion. They show you 5 minutes, right, in this nifty little trailer down here that I saved the time watching. I'm just gonna take you back through it a little bit here. So as you can see, dinosaurs, right? Hold on, I'll make it full screen. There you go. Dinosaurs with fur, furry dinosaur, not so furry dinosaur. Hold on, where'd it go? Come on. Yeah, see, not so furry dinosaur here on the right. Yeah, it's a little confused on what this means. Then the inevitable happens, and the furry one dies. Yeah.
Do you want me to go into details with this, Cider?
No, I don't. Because
it should be for all furries.
So as you can see, the dinosaurs in the background, and people are like, haha, it's part of the movie. It's 3D, guys.
Hang on. What does this interpretate to?
Jabba's staples are made from the bones of Prime's clones.
you skip past it, Cider. You skip past it. Go back to the lovely couple in the back of their truck. We're so
I don't even know
progressive
what that
now.
was. I don't even know what that was, dude.
That's all right. The audience saw it. There was a white woman between a black and white guy in the back of a seat of a truck, where usually it's a couple who do that type of thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I know.
There they go. Dinosaurs!
In chat, well, furries are not that bad. I've banged worse.
Were they wearing the costume, Amit? We must know.
Oh, we lost Black Mercury. How about that?
Well, we started talking about dinosaurs, and he was like, "Nope, I'm out."
Yeah, right. Scared him, right? It was awful. But, yeah, okay. All right. All right. You're funny, man. You're funny, man. You're funny. Ha ha. Funny, funny, funny. Ha ha.
Nice.
Yeah. So fucking funny. Christ.
Handling.
Christ.
Oh,
Speaking of handling, right? Speaking of handling. This whole Cowboy Bebop thing is just not going well for these guys making the show. It's just not going well. And someday the main internet will load this page. I'm fully confident.
I think May doesn't even want to talk about Cowboy Bebop anymore, man.
Well, no, this is really, really important because you gotta know about these two actors that were never on film or video before, guys. It was the dogs.
What?
The dogs. That's what they're trying to promote now and put out as good vibes. Like, guess what, guys? There's dogs in the show. There's dogs. You like dogs, don't ya?
We're talking about this, but then your favorite show's getting a movie. Venture Brothers. Scroll down. Scroll down. Right there. See? Look. Venture Brothers confirms a major character turn for the movie. I didn't even know they were making a movie.
Doc Hammer has revealed that a fan favorite character from the Venture Brothers will make an appearance in the upcoming film, long-running parody series. Spoiler alert, I'm working on the movie. So the movie title is Spoiler Alert, I'm recording Shore Leave. Is that what the movie is called?
I don't know. I'm not a Venture Brothers person, but you are, and I thought I saw that, and let's talk about that.
Well, whatever this is, whatever this is, it already seems like it's fallen off the wagon. But what's pounding? Is it me?
That's Prime thumping his foot.
Oh, wow, that is a lot of. Oh, it's back. It was. How about that? Yeah, there's just a rule, right? There should be a rule. Hit like and subscribe if you agree that live action anime should never exist. We should have learned our lesson when we tried this with Dragon Ball Evolution, right? That was really the last time it should have ever been tried. When you stuck a fucking Mustang in the middle of a story about Goku. And I'm a Mustang fan, but fuck you! Putting a Mustang in the middle of Dragon Ball. Determined Sheepy says, I'm glad my Gabers don't have a furry amongst their numbers. We have wannabe gangers, the wife beaters, the husband beaters, the family with 15 kids, the lady of the night, the old folks, and of course, your brand new, sparkly, fresh, drug-buying Gabers. James Hayes says, I watched a scene from the Cowboy Bebop live action show last night. The black man was really talking about enjoying bidets in the bathroom. The woman about plants over coffee. And it really sucked. Yeah. What did they did a Seinfeld opening for Bebop.
Yes.
And that was entirely more appropriate. Speaking of appropriate things, right? The Taliban has let everybody know that TV dramas with female actors are going away in Afghanistan, and women journalists will have to wear hijabs. Taliban, though, they had previously said they had pledged to respect women's rights. You know, those guys who put, 50 caliber machine guns on the back of Toyota pickup trucks. They promised they were going to do good things. You know, those guys.
Oh, good lord.
Oh,
Yeah.
here's Matt C. He says, I feel like Flixbop is intentionally ugly. It wants to be Wes Anderson. Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, it's all about imitation, and they went for Wes Anderson instead of Speed Racer. Had they went the Speed Racer direction, probably would have been a billion times better. There is somebody on their way to hit like and subscribe. Don't forget to do that today. Perrette, you take your life into your own hands. I can't help you after you push that skip intro button. So, but yeah. I recommend you do. It's one of the ones that's like very westernized, right? And especially the dub. The dub is one of the things that's regarded as better than the original, in fact. Even according to the creator, who was consulted during the dub, wouldn't you know? Not the Netflix original. So there it is. Oh, well, Jim Tuner says, enjoying bidets, talking about plants, coffee, back to Colossals. You heard it from the Cowboy Bebop cast, right? If you love bidets, yeah. All right, this is going well. This is really going well. But anyway, just so you know, guys, you won't be able to watch any of those female-led soap operas in Afghanistan anymore. Probably won't be able to get any soy either.
There were soap operas in Afghanistan?
Of course.
Oh, what was it about? How many wives there were?
I have no idea. I imagine somebody's cousin suicide bombing themselves to death is probably a plot point in many of the episodes. I do have some interesting news. China, our good friends. No, thank you. No, thank you. Whatever this website is, no. But China has actually barred celebrities, made it kind of sort of mostly illegal to flex on social media. That's right. China has said you can take your Lamborghinis, your gold-plated teeth, and all those piles of American dollars and shove them up your ass. You're not allowed to put them on their internet.
Yep. Welcome to these weirdos.
I mean, I gotta tell you, them banning ladyboys and now banning flexing on social media. I hate communists, but they have a point, man. They have a point. I am so sick and fucking tired. Like, oh, you poor people, you don't have spinner rims with glow sticks on the inside. You fucking poor people. Look at all this money I got jammed in the exhaust in my Lamborghini. Oh, you fucking poor people. Oh, I hate that shit. I'm so glad that finally the communists did something about it.
How long until China becomes capitalist because they have too much money?
Well, they are capitalists. They just don't say they're capitalist economy, but they're a communist social system.
Yep.
So absolute totalitarian control over what you say, but you're free to buy whatever the fuck you like.
Unless
The
it's
Quaff.
Genshin Impact because they have
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah, well, for now. But the Quaff, he says, the king of Asians, by the way, the Quaff, don't forget. You can back Shotgun Samurai by clicking the link in the description, right over here in the middle, right below
Don't
this
forget, the Quaff is Korean.
Speaking of ladyboys, I heard the Quaff has a surgery coming up in Thailand.
Oh,
So,
dear.
moving on. In other Asian news, right? In other Asian news, we have excellent news. Sort of a palate cleanser here at the end of the show, right? Because we're going to be drawing it down from here. We're going to be drawing it down, right? The illustrious and amazing and impossible to load on main internet, Hayao Miyazaki has said he's going to come out of retirement again to make another movie titled How Do You Live?
Fine. How about you?
Studio Ghibli co-founder Hayao Miyazaki, possibly one of the greatest creative geniuses of all time, is returning to make another beautifully done movie that will touch your heart in ways Pixar only dreams they could.
Matt C has got another fun comment in the chat.
Flixbot be like, feeling cute, might delete later, and it's a photo of a garbage dump. Yeah. Of all the DVDs Netflix made of Flixbop, expecting millions of sales from diehard fans, right? Yep. Not gonna happen. Yeah, Quaff says they can buy whatever they want. Like every single house in Los Angeles. Yes. Exactly.
Because if it's not the Chinese buying all the houses, it's fucking BlackRock and other military firms. Paramilitary firms, I mean.
Well, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. I'm not saying another as in like there's too many Hayao Miyazaki movies, because there just can't be. You know, I think he had something to do with Steam Boy as well, or Steam World, something like that. I think he had something to do with that one. That was really well done.
Is he the
wasn't
Studio
made in the
Ghibli guy?
90s? Yeah, he's the one of the co-founders. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was just trying to place his name. I'm not great with names. So he's the one responsible largely for Princess Mononoke. Or Mononoke Hime, whatever you want to call it.
I have it pulled up. Hang on.
It's mostly Howl's Moving Castle that a lot of people really call to, because that's the one that gets the most play. But Ponyo
I've actually never seen that
is
one.
Ponyo is very, very popular with the under 30 crowd. So, yeah.
I think, honestly, Mononoke Hime is the only one I've ever seen. I don't think I've seen any other Miyazaki films.
No, Spirited Away is apparently the one he's most known for. My apologies. And right behind that, My Neighbor Totoro. That's the one I had growing up. I really liked it. It was adorable. I wasn't scared by it, even though there's a lot of freaky shit in it. But yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Yeah, you can totally check out those Studio Ghibli films of all those wonderful nostalgic moments over at that specific link. It's absolutely legit, guys. Totally legit. Totally legit. That's right.
Or for $11.99,
just like
you can
Spinnerin,
get HBO Max and see Studio Ghibli's actual page that you can watch these movies.
Makes sense. Makes sense, Esquire. But we have reached the end of the show here. That's right. We've reached the end of the show. I'd like to remind everybody, though, gently if I could, that the Colossals is still in demand over there. We had an update here just a few days ago with Razor's profile here. Fancy GIF that transitions between his helmet and his face. And then what I think is going to be, when it's completed, an iconic panel. This is just a very rough layout. As it says up here, unfinished page, layout stage, highly subject to change. But right here, I think this is going to be one of those iconic things I'm going to have to snip out and make into a poster. It already looks cool from this angle. But there's also, I got to let you know, here at the end of November, I will be doing an extra long stream on my channel about the Colossals, where I explain each of these characters you see over here in the bio section. Now, this is going to get expanded, by the way. Right now, main internet's making it hard to show, but right now, you got Star Supreme, Shadow Spinner, Isaac, Delilah, and Razors as soon as the internet decides to load it. But Razor is on there as well, and we'll be getting 2 more profiles. See, there it is, finally. You gotta love country fried internet, ladies and gentlemen. Hit like and subscribe if your internet shit sometimes, especially when it counts. But yeah, you back the Colossals right here. Very, very, very big thank you to Perrette for posting that link over and over again, especially coming up with clever ways to spin it. Really appreciate that. And well, I am about to kick myself in this entire show, man. I'm about to do it, so your wish will be granted. Are there any final words, gentlemen, before we shut this down?
F. Amber.
Yep. I don't know this Einbrecht guy, but he sounds like a right fucking weirdo. Get rid of him.
We make wishes come true here, you know that? Hit like and subscribe to see more wish fulfillment. And also, don't forget to check out the Colossals. We talked about it just a couple minutes ago. Links in the chat. We're going to be closing it down now. Closing it down. I hope you have a wonderful day today, and whatever happens for the rest of Hump Day, hope it works out for you. It's cold up here in North. It's probably warm where you are. If it's not, I hope it's warm in the bed you snuggle down in. This has been Cider Before Noon on a Wednesday.